Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Musk. I'm the Science Catalyst here at The Edge. I've had a long-term interest in recycling at all levels. Every bit of plastic that's ever been made is still on the planet and will be for thousands more years. So anything we can do to take plastic from being a single-use disposable product is going to take that plastic out of the environment. About 18 months ago, a Dutchman called Dave Hackens released open source designs for a series of 4 machines that people could use to recycle plastic on a domestic scale. These machines were something he could build in his workshop. He released videos showing how he did it, and it went bananas. Everybody across the world picked up on the idea, and we decided to start to build one here as well. We started with the designs that were available, and then we had to find someone to make the bits. Then I went back to the Precious Plastics website and looked. They have a map of all the people in the world who've expressed an interest, and I picked all the pins between Caboolture and the Gold Coast and emailed all of those people and invited them along to The Edge to participate in what we were doing. And lucked upon a fellow who was an experienced metals fabricator, involved in recycling at many levels, and had already built his own machine. And he's actually here today with half a dozen people from that community building our first plastic recycling machine. We have one gentleman who wants to make a business out of building these machines as kits. We have other people who've just been collecting milk bottles for ages and want to do something with them. We've got artists, we've got design students, we've got all sorts of people. And some people who've come along because they're interested in the fabrication and they want to work with experienced fabricators and develop their skills as well. So the whole gamut. But they've all got a fundamental interest in doing something about plastic. My interest in the project is not the machine itself. My real interest is what you do with the plastic. We're actually making 2 machines to start with. We're making a shredder, which takes waste plastic and turns it into tiny little chips. And the first machine we're making that can use those chips is an injection moulder. Basically, you put the chips into a heated tube, you melt the plastic, lean on a big plunger, and it squirts the plastic out the end like toothpaste into a mould. And that's where people's creativity can intersect with the plastic recycling. So if we can show them how to make a mould, they can make whatever they want.
It's got a little bit too tight between there, so we're just trying to sand that back a little bit so the shaft fits on there, and that'll lock the gearbox and then the motor together.
It's a work in progress, it's not a finished product. But if we can get it to the stage where it does work, then that's a good start. We figured there was 2 prongs to the project, that we could end up with a plastic recycling machine that people could use for themselves, but also by going through the process of building and redesigning the machine, we could make it more applicable to Australian conditions. So for example, it doesn't rely on 3-phase power anymore. We've adapted it to work on 24 volts so that you could use a solar panel, you can use an inverter adapter, you can run off batteries. It becomes portable, it becomes more local. My vision is that one of these machines ends up in most of the public libraries in Queensland, so it's a resource for all those communities. 7 or 8 people who are down there building a plastic shredder have never come to The Edge before. Anyone else who's never been to The Edge before, come and play. We don't just provide the machines, we teach you how to use them, we help you how to use them, and we'll give you fun things to do with them along the way.
We've got our shredder and our motor connected together now. That's running. We've confirmed that that's all smooth. Our next step is to put our power supply and all the control circuits onto a panel meter so we can operate the machine, and we'll put it all into this timber box here so it's all out of the way and safe.
This is the last of the box, so we built a little controller panel, voltage meter, speed controller, on-off, reverse switch and hours meter.